My name is Brandon and welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you like what you see in here, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button so you stay notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, let's get straight on with today's video. Hey everyone and welcome back to Is That More Brandon. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a review for the 47th episode of Love Island. So without further ado, here we go. So at the beginning of the episode we continued off with the chat between Tanya and Shaq, and she basically said to him that he should apologise. And obviously it is a game, but he was pushing Tom's buttons there. And Shaq basically questioned whether he thought he had gone a little bit too far. And Casey said that it got a little bit heated between Shaq and Tom, saying that it wasn't supposed to be malicious, it was supposed to just be a little bit of fun. And Rosie said that it was funny, because obviously the whole disagreement was over a sports day. And Tanya said that Shaq should go up to Tom up close and basically just smile and apologise, with Sammy saying that hopefully it all gets finally put to bed now. Ron, Lana, Shaq and Tanya all had a quick chat, and I think Ron basically said that people in the villa used to actually call him Ronnie, which obviously isn't his name, or Ronald, which was his dad's name, but obviously he just prefers to be called Ron. And we found out that another couple were able to go to the hideaway, and this time it was Kai and Sanam. So Kai basically said, "Oh, I can finally see what it looks like," and there was a lot of cuffs, whips and masks. And Ron basically said as a joke that he should put a condom in his trainer because it's almost like a logo, with Shaq saying that Kai's outfit is amazing and he was kind of dressed up kind of like a rapper. And Sanam said that it was nice to be alone, her and Kai. And Kai said he was excited for a beautiful night with Sanam saying it was really nice. He handcuffed Sanam to himself, saying, "I've handcuffed you to me so you now can't run away." And Jesse said to Will that there's no drama and everyone seems happy around the villa, with Will saying that he's been wanting that, and Jessie said that she wants to be his girlfriend, adding that she'll look after his heart as well as he looks after hers. And then we saw Sanam ask whether she wanted to give Kai a lap dance, with Kai saying that that was a good idea. She ended up putting body chocolate on him and licking it off. And Tanya said that Sanam deserves going to the hideaway and she's really, really sweet, with Lana walking up the stairs to go back to the bedroom and actually falling up the stairs on her way up. And then we saw Shaq and Tanya having a quick chat, with Ron kind of hearing the two of them like kissing or cuddling or whatever, and he basically just shouted over saying, "Can you just wait until the lights go off?" In the morning, Kai actually said to Sanam, "How did you find last night?" She said it was fun. Kai said that it felt a little bit weird to be back in the main room, saying that it was only one day but he felt like he'd been away for ages. And he actually said to the boys that he brought a whip back from the hideaway to actually take home with him. Kai told the boys that obviously him and Sanam were playing with chocolate sauce and that it was nice. Casey said he likes getting to know Rosie, and now adding he can kiss her in the middle of the villa without feeling bad or guilty. And Tom explained about the whole sports day situation and that the boys should know when enough is enough. And Will said that it was mission poke the bear, and then obviously it was mission hug the bear. Will and Casey were playing drums on their body, with Jessie, Sanam and Rosie saying, "Is it just these two together?" that obviously are quite annoying. And Rosie said that she wanted someone who is emotionally mature but can also have a bit of fun. And she does find comedy kind of side of a person funny and attractive, with Sammy saying that obviously Tom knows how to do both. I think Tanya asked Shaq to suck her toes and he said he was definitely not going to do that. And then we found out that the next challenge was how the public had voted for each of the couples as a couple, with Lana saying, "Who's punching out of the two of them? Is it you? Is it me?" And Will questioning who's the nicest person in the villa, saying that that was himself. So I did write a quick summary of the different options. So I'm just going to write what they all voted and what the public actually did vote. So the first question was the three hottest couples. So collectively they decided Tom and Sammy, Shaq and Tanya, Casey, Rosie. In third place it was Kai and Sanam. Second place it was Ron and Lana, and the winners were obviously Tom and Sammy. The three most intelligent couples, they voted for Kai and Sanam, Ron and Lana, Shaq and Tanya. And the public's vote, in third place was Tom and Sammy, second place was Will and Jessie, and then first place was Kai and Sanam. And I'm not sure if that's just because Kai's a teacher and Sanam's a council worker or a social worker, but obviously you do kind of have to be smart to be in those types of roles. The three most argumentative couples, so the other islanders decided that Shaq, Tanya, Will, Jessie, Tom and Sammy would all be up there. In third place it was Will and Jessie, second place Casey and Rosie, and then in first place Shaq and Tanya. So I think here they were actually arguing about which couples were arguing the most. So in the end it was those three. The three couples that had the worst dress sense. So again, they voted for Will and Jessie, Shaq and Tanya, Kai and Sanam. And the public in third place voted Shaq and Tanya, second Casey and Rosie, and then first place Will and Jessie. So Will basically joked, kind of saying, well, all right, well, don't dress like me. And I think he kind of got a bit upset or a little bit like disappointed, and they were all just like, look, if you want to dress the way that you want to dress, that's not really a problem. Don't let the public tell you what you should and shouldn't do. The three horniest couples, again, bit of a disagreement between all of them. And in the end, they decided to vote for Shaq, Tanya, Will, Jessie, Kai, Sanam. The public put Will and Jessie in third, Tom and Sammy in second, and Shaq and Tanya in first. The three most one-sided relationships. So the Islanders voted Shaq and Tanya, Will and Jessie, Casey and Rosie. In third place, it was Casey and Rosie. And I think at this point, Casey was kind of happy for them to go on the podium, not just because they were a new couple, but he kind of felt like it was maybe one-sided. In second place, Will and Jessie again. Will was also not happy about going up to the podium. He kind of just said, yeah, I think we might be up there, with Jessie kind of questioning, well, hang on, do you think it is one-sided? And then at the top, again, Shaq and Tanya. And that was actually how the public had voted. So they put Casey and Rosie in third place, Will and Jessie in second, Shaq and Tanya in first. Most likely to have their heads turned after the villa. Again, the Islanders voted for Casey, Shaq, Tom, their couples, and the actual public vote. Third place was Shaq and Tanya, second was Ron and Lana, and first place was Casey and Rosie. With actually, I think Shaq saying here that Ron had only coupled up with Lana because people know that she's genuinely lovely, so maybe that's not actually going to work between the two of them. The least sexual chemistry, the Islanders voted for Casey, Rosie, Ron, Lana, Kai, Sanam, and the public voted for Will and Jessie at number 3, Casey and Rosie at number 2, and Ron and Lana at number 1. With some of the Islanders saying that they've never seen Lana and Ron kiss or make out or be flirty with each other, so maybe it was just the lack of PDA that made them question whether they actually have anything. And then the three most game-playing couples, again, the Islanders voted for Casey, Rosie, Will, Jessie, Shaq, Tanya. In third place, it was Ron and Lana. Second place, it was Shaq and Tanya. And then first place was Casey and Rosie. So I do understand that one. So for Ron and Lana, again, some of the Islanders are thinking that Ron has just gone from girl to girl to girl to Lana and made her his girlfriend just because everyone loves Lana. Shaq and Tanya was the whole issue with Martin and Catherine Moore. And then with Casey and Rosie, again, maybe they think he's putting less effort in than she is because she's pulling him for chats and he's just going from girl to girl to girl, again, similarly to what Tom and Kai were doing at the beginning. In the end, we found that the Islanders actually had got 10 points, so 10 correct answers, and that meant they were going to be having a party. Casey said that it was the best game for him, Tom and Sammy, adding that not being best dressed or game playing were obviously not great ones to have. And Rose said that she studied fashion for a few years in a row, so she's quite disappointed that she was voted unfashionable. Casey said that obviously Claudia had gone 2 days ago, but it's almost like that she's never existed. And Tom said that Ron and Lana were up there a lot, with Sammy saying that Ron and Lana might have taken that challenge to heart. Ron said that it was definitely a jokes game, and Lana said that she wasn't too bothered about the lack of sexual chemistry situation, with Ron saying that they know what they have and they know what they're like around each other, with Lana saying that they're maybe saving that part for themselves. Shaq said to Tanya that obviously people are going to have their own opinions, adding that this isn't a game between the two of them. Lana said that obviously they know what they are, we don't need anyone to tell us, with Tanya saying that not everyone's going to say Shaq and Tanya are amazing, and Lana has been kind and forgiven people very quickly. Shaq said that obviously Ron has got to know other people, and obviously now Ron knows everyone loves Lana. Jessie's obviously done this before. If she latches onto Will, then maybe she'll be good. So I think Shaq and Tanya here were basically analysing some of the couples, saying that Ron had just gone with Lana purely because people like Lana, and that with Jessie, because she's been in Love Island before, she's coupling up with Will just because they know he's nice. So again, are Ron and Jessie both game playing just to get through, or do they genuinely love the people that they're in a couple with? Will said to Jessie that he has said that he likes her more than maybe she likes him, with Jessie saying that if he was to turn his head, people wouldn't really care about her. And Sammy asked whether Jessie was crying, with Tom saying, yeah, just give her a minute. Jessie said that she doesn't like Will as much, is obviously going to make her a little bit upset. And Rosie asked, is Will upset? And Casey said he's obviously upset, that Jessie's upset. Shaq, Tanya, Kai and Sanam all had a quick chat, and they basically said that Kai is good looking, Kai is fashionable, and obviously is a catch. And Will said that Jessie and him were a lot of people's cop-out, with Jessie saying that people had put them down all the time, and now those people that are saying that they're not compatible are now the ones that were standing on the podiums for most game playing and untrustworthy and that sort of thing. And Sanam said that she felt a little bit bad for Jessie. And Casey said I think when Jessie was talking about the different couples that might be up there that used to say like bad things about them, she wasn't talking about Tom and Sammy. I think she was talking about Shaq and Tanya. And Tom said that obviously Ron wasn't happy about the Shaq comment, saying that he had only chosen Lana because everyone loves her. And Jessie said good on Shaq for speaking his mind and kind of being honest and open about that situation. Ron said to some of the other islanders that he was calm, but he's definitely going to have to speak to Shaq this evening about his comment, and then it wouldn't have been a common opinion on the outside, because obviously you would just presume that the two of them, Ron and Lana, do love each other. And Tanya said that if Ron does say something to Shaq, then it's just not going to be on, because everyone's allowed to have their opinion, and that's just kind of what the show is all about. So yeah, that was pretty much it for Friday's episode. So if you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And until my next review, thank you for watching and goodbye.